The following files have been classified top secret by order of the administrator. General Notice 001 Alpha. In order to prevent knowledge of SCP-001 from being leaked, several / false SCP-001 files have been created alongside the true files / files. All files concerning the nature of SCP-001, including decoys / decoys, are protected by a medical agent assigned to immediately cause cardiac arrest and any unauthorized personnel attempted to access the file. Revealing the true nature / natures of SCP-001 to the general public is cause for execution, except as required under.
Warning. Any unauthorized personnel accessing this file will be immediately terminated through Berryman Langford Pneumatic Kill Agent. Continued access to this file without proper pneumatic inoculation will result in immediate cardiac arrest, followed by death. You have been warned. Pneumatic Kill Agent activated.
Continued life signs confirmed. Removing safety interlocks.
SCP-001. Object Class Humanoid. Threat Level Green or Circumstantial Red. Containment Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Instances of SCP-001 are to be contained within standard humanoid containment modules. Under no circumstances are any instances of SCP-001 to be stored at the same site, allowed to interact in any manner, or to be made aware of information regarding other members of the group. Personnel assigned to any single SCP-001 subject are not to be made aware of the other instances of SCP-001 or the connections among them. SCP-001 subjects are not to come into direct contact with any other anomalous items outside of approved testing. Revised 05 Special Order A1130X. In light of the events resultant in SCP-001-05's death, the use of SCP-001 subjects in the neutralization of anomalous subjects is hereby prohibited. All care is to be taken to keep SCP-001 subjects alive and unharmed. Recovery and containment of SCP-001 subjects is to be considered highest priority. In the case of a death event, Ouroboros Protocol is to be initiated as soon as possible. Description: SCP-001 is a group of 36 individuals, designated SCP-001-01 through SCP-001-36. There is no apparent pattern in terms of ethnicity, age, gender, or religious affiliation amongst SCP-001 subjects. SCP-001 subjects display no anomalous properties of their own. However, any anomalous item, entity, or property brought into close proximity with an SCP-001 subject will be greatly modified from its original properties. Most often, this will result in a lessening or total nullification of anomalous properties. Those properties not nullified will be changed so as to display consistency between objects of similar properties. All of these effects are instantaneous and will occur without any input from the subject. The area of these effects will expand when multiple SCP-001 subjects are brought together, as well as the intensity of the changes. Multiple SCP-001 subjects are capable of nullifying anomalous effects without being aware of the presence of said objects. All subjects of SCP-001 seem to be instinctively aware of information regarding SCP-001 subjects. Generally, the total number of the group and details of between 1 and 3 individuals. This knowledge is vague, making locating uncontained subjects difficult. The death of an SCP-001 subject will result in the manifestation of multiple anomalous entities and phenomena in the area. These manifestations will be of such a scope that traditional containment procedures are unfeasible and will result in significant casualties and collateral damage. Contained SCP-001 subjects have claimed that this is a result of the deceased individual's absence letting things through, and that further events will be more severe as time progresses. In addition, contained subjects have claimed that any deceased individuals will be replaced by a newborn bearing the appropriate properties. No such individuals have yet been located. See Document 001-X for a list of notable modifications to items by SCP-001 subjects. For a full list of all nullifications, look at Document 001-N. Known members of SCP-001 are detailed in Addendum 01. Addendum 002. SCP-001-01 through SCP-001-05 were initially recovered on 1994 in Jerusalem during investigation of supposed miracles and other anomalous events in the area by the HMF-SCP. SCP-001-1 through SCP-001-05 were found in the care of 3 individuals classified as POI 1458 and POI 1459 and POI 1460. Said individuals possess possible ties to GOI-16, the Horizon Initiative, and may have had a hand in its founding. The recovery effort was hindered by factional fighting within the HMF-SCP. SCP-001-01 was severely injured in the resulting firefight, but was successfully stabilized and recovered along with the other subjects, and passed into the jurisdiction of the Preservation List faction. The individuals responsible for sheltering the SCP-001 subjects fled during the fighting and were not able to be apprehended. Interview Log 001-1102. The following interview with SCP-001-05 was recorded on 19.
You spoke last time of having a specific purpose. Could you please explain? I am here to help set things right. Go on. The world is broken, Doctor, and my brothers and sisters and I are here to heal it, to gather together and prepare the way for what is to come. The process has already been set in motion, though regrettably there have been setbacks. Please explain. SCP-001-01. He was the one who was to gather all the rest. With him now hovering between life and death, that duty falls to us, but we only know glimpses of a few others in our number. It is enough. Don't you fear for his safety? Death is just another part of what is meant to be. It's nothing to fear. An admirable view of things. How did you learn of your purpose? I had a dream. Portent, prophecy, hallucination, call it what you will. It planted a seed in my head. An intuition, you might say. It was the next day I met SCP-001. Can you describe the dream? There was a man in rich clothing, like a king or emperor. He kept saying, "Where is the tailor? Where is my tailor?" pacing back and forth. Each time he asked it, another voice would answer, "He is close now, he is close at hand," but he did not arrive. The man became more and more upset, and as he paced, moths came and landed on him, and began eating away at his clothing. His robes began to fray and rot, as more and more moths landed on him. Some even bit his skin, but then the doors opened, and there arrived not one tailor, but dozens, led by the most masterful tailor in the kingdom. The king was overjoyed, for he knew he would be saved from the moths that tried to consume him. I woke up then, and I knew. He found me, and I followed him. If you'll pardon the dramatic phrasing, when all of you come together, the world will end, correct? Doctor, the world has already ended. This was to be the last war. The world's time has gone, and it is stretching thinner by the day until there will be nothing left but the moths. But there is still some time left. We can find each other on our own. And then what happens? Quiet days, Doctor. Quiet days and peace.
End log. Incident report 00105EX. Date 19. Location Site 128. Coordinates. Event type Localized crisis. Description: event occurred upon the death of SCP-00105. 2212 local time. MTF squads stationed at Site 41, Site 98, and Site 203 were deployed in response. Liquidation protocols for all items within Site 128 were authorized at 2215. Resultant anomalies: UAP, self-replicating substance similar in composition to clay. Upon contact with a vertebrate organism, the substance would mold around the host, overwriting the host's behavior. Without nearby hosts, substance would begin to spread along the ground or coalesce into large masses. UAP, 8-winged entity with avian and cephalopodon traits measuring 70 meters in wingspan and 45 meters tall would manifest swarms of entities outwardly similar to crows or ravens, measuring approximately 3 meters in length. UAP, a series of 109 great cubicoboctahedrons, measuring approximately a meter in width. Air temperature in a radius of 20 meters of the object would rise over 250 degrees centigrade. Affected areas would immediately cool after exiting the area of effect. Objects were capable of flight at approximately 25 kilometers an hour. 9 reported Class 3 biological revival scenarios. Widespread civilian reports of spontaneous, ritualistic cannibalism. Anomalous weather patterns extending approximately 110 kilometers from the initial event site. Rainfall contained high amounts of fatal pathogens, including Zarae Ebola virus, E. coli, and Variola major. Disappearance of SCP-1348. See Document 001-EX. Recovery efforts. Ouroboros Protocol initiated at 22:23. Completed at 21:00. Protocol was carried out at 97% efficiency. Foundation casualties 1,350. Items lost 27. Estimated civilian casualties 10,000. Incident Report 001-012 RCEX. Date 20. Location redacted. Islamic Republic of Eastern Samothrace. Event type localized crisis. Description. Recovery of SCP-00112 was engaged at 07:31 local time. Subject was reluctantly cooperative. At 07:43, operatives from GOI-03, the Chaos Insurgency, attacked the recovery team. SCP-00112 was severely injured during the event. Along with agents and SCP-00112 was generally incoherent from this point, displaying signs of glossolalia. The extent of the subject's coherent statements was recorded as follows.
They're hungry. You see? Gnaws and bites and claws and crunch, crunch, crunch. All food is better than no food, see? They're very hungry, and they keep getting hungrier.
Recovery team was attacked a second time at 8:15, resulting in the death of SCP-00112. Resultant anomalies. UAP semi-amorphous tetrapedal entity measuring approximately 50 meters in height and 200 meters in length. Entity was resistant to conventional weaponry. UAP data expunged. Spontaneous combustion of individuals by large masses of maggots, species unknown. Data expunged. Data expunged. Flash flooding consisting of a mixture of 2% chocolate milk, crude oil, chicken broth, and rabbit feces. Reappearance of SCP-1348. See Document 001-EX for notable alterations. Recovery efforts. Nuclear deployment authorized by Board of Overseers at 8:17. Ouroboros Protocol initiated at 8:46. Completing at 7:30. Protocol is carried out at 61% efficiency. Notes. The Islamic Republic of Eastern Samothrace has been classified as SCP-1173 on account of reality, instability caused by flaws in the operation of Ouroboros Protocol. Foundation casualties 8. Estimated Chaos Insurgent casualties 25. Estimated civilian casualties 175,000. Document 001-EX. Test log SCP-001-361. Forward, due to SCP-001's possible Abrahamic roots and its potent effects on religion-based anomalies of similar origin, a test to establish if its effects have a wider base was required. SCP-361 was chosen for this test as a low-risk, non-Abrahamic religious object with easily observable effects. Begin log. SCP-001-02 is instructed to introduce a sheep's liver to SCP-361.
Welcome to Horoscope. Oh, it's you.
So it would seem.
Well, if you're calling, that means, oh hell, it's time already.
Yes.
Well, we suppose we should have seen it coming. Traffic has been getting very thin lately. Guess it's time to go.
You will be here with us when everything is in order again.
Assuming you'll be able to do it. Well, kid, we guess this is goodbye. We know we and your boss didn't always see eye to eye, but we had a good run overall. It's been fun.
You'll be there, I promise.
And we don't doubt for a second that you believe that. See you on the other side, kid. Or not.
Can't remember the last time anyone called me a kid.
Closing statement. Following Test 001-361, SCP-361 ceased to function. Any attempts to introduce its usual stimulant to it produced only a sound similar to that of a disconnected dial tone. Test log SCP-001-738. Forward, SCP-738 was chosen for experimentation due to possible thematic links. No physical description of the entity, henceforth designated SCP-738-4, was provided by SCP-001-03.
Well, look who it is. How the hell have you been? What can I do for you?
Just a message delivery, Jack. Next time you head back, tell everyone to get ready. The contract is winding down.
Are you shitting me? Not pulling some sort of trickery fuckery?
Not at all.
Really time for the scrap, eh? Bloody asshole fuck. It's been long enough. You know what? For you, no charge. It's on me this time. Right out of the kindness of my shriveled black heart.
Well, maybe not so black.
You're killing me here. See, that's why I like you. Always got a joke and a smile.
Close log. Closing statement. Contract left by SCP-7384 read, "It's on the house. X." SCP-001-03 offered no explanation as to why SCP-7384 was referred to as Jack. SCP-738 currently displays no anomalous effects when used and has been reclassified as SCP-738-N. Test log SCP-001-1295. On the 1803, as all four instances of SCP-1295 were leaving the diner, they were addressed by an individual later classified as SCP-001-014, since the containment procedures for SCP-1295 did not allow for the direct intervention of Foundation personnel in this scenario. The conversation was instead recorded. Begin log.
Why, look who's finally here. Boy, do you know how long we've been waiting for you to show up? What took you?
I apologize. It was only recently made aware of my duties.
Don't worry about it, kid. Dwight here is just being an ass. What he meant to say is that it's damn good to finally see you. Not that sitting here wasn't nice, but a man can only eat so many fruit cobblers before he gets tired of them. It's time to get back to business.
That is indeed what I'm here for. The time for your ride is drawing near. I was tasked with letting you know this and asking you to begin the preparations. I was told you would know what to do. There we do, my lad. There we do. I don't want to brag, but there ain't no one in the business that knows better. I would like you to remember that we all live in different times. This task requires a surgeon's scalpel, not a broadsword. You'll need to be gentle this time around. Blast, I was afraid you'd say that.
Don't you worry, we'll be as gentle as anyone could ask for. I suspect we'll be seeing you again after all this is through, my boy. You take care. Come on, lads. Time's a-wasting. We got stuff to get ready. Right out.
End log. Closing statement. All 4 instances of SCP-1295 proceeded to leave the diner. Following their departure, Foundation personnel detained SCP-001-014 and took him into custody without further incident. No instances of SCP-1295 returned to the diner following this conversation, or were seen since. Test log of SCP-001-1348. Forward. Following the death of SCP-001-05, Site-87's Archaeological Containment Unit underwent a Class DK event dimensional shift, vanishing and therefore becoming inaccessible to outside access or communication. Following the death of SCP-001-12, Site-87 returned to its previous position. Upon its return, an exploration team was sent to investigate SCP-1348's containment status, and discovered the following alterations to its workings. All Foundation personnel present on site at the time of its disappearance were absent, as was their personal gear, technical equipment, and food rations. 5 new instances of SCP-1348-1 appeared in SCP-1348's inner chamber. Unlike the previously discovered SCP-1348-1E, these new instances appeared to be in perfect health. Said instances were found performing SCP-1348-2. The ritual designated SCP-1348-2 has been altered, likely due to the presence of the aforementioned instances of SCP-1348-1. Performance of the altered SCP-1348-2 by instances of SCP-1348-1 lacks the mimetic effect of its previous incarnation. Since SCP-1348-3's veil was now permanently opened, the purpose of the altered SCP-1348-2 is currently unclear. The inner chamber designated SCP-1348-3 was significantly altered. The decorations in the chamber, formerly all of Proto-Semitic style, now included designs from a much wider selection of cultures, including Mesoamerican, Proto-Indo-European, and Antarctican, in addition to designs clearly originating from a much later period than 1348's supposed construction date. The veil at the center of SCP-1348-3 has been permanently opened, and was found empty except for a series of Amharic etchings on the inner side of the veil. He had suffered enough, had carried the weight of the world on his broken back for long enough, and now comes the end. To his beauty and to the world, whatever that end may be, know that he is free, finally slumbering in oblivion's embrace. His requiem will be sang until the unraveling. He deserves that much. No traces of radiation were found. Reclassification to Euclid pending. Test log SCP-001-073. Forward. Due to the relative safety of interacting with SCP-073, testing with SCP-001-11 has been authorized in hopes of establishing neutralization of SCP-076.
Hello, have we met before?
No, we haven't.
You don't look like a doctor.
School teacher by trade, though that's neither here or there. You've been released from your binding.
Is that so? It's been a very long time.
It has.
Well then, easy way to test it? If you would.
SCP-073 turns head, motioning to his cheek. SCP-00111 nods and slaps SCP-073. Action successfully makes contact. No counteraction recorded.
So here it is. Have you spoken to my brother yet?
No, not yet.
Oh. When you see him, tell him that I'm sorry.
Close log. Closing statement. SCP-073 currently demonstrates no anomalous properties and has been reclassified as SCP-073-N. Observation is ongoing. Test log SCP-001-076. Due to the success of exposure with SCP-073 to SCP-00111, the O5 board has granted clearance for testing to be carried out with SCP-076. SCP-00111 was placed in the primary containment chamber and instructed to wait until SCP-0762 emerged from SCP-0761. Begin log. SCP-00111 enters SCP-076's containment chamber, with instructions to wait until SCP-0762 manifests. After 63 minutes, SCP-0762 emerges from SCP-0761. Upon seeing SCP-00111, SCP-0762 was overcome by a fit of hysterical laughter and crying for approximately 30 minutes. SCP-0762 then only asks, "Has he forgiven me?" To which SCP-00111 replies, "He has." Close log. Closing statement. 0762 currently demonstrates no anomalous properties or violent behavior and has been reclassified as SCP-0762-N. It has been relocated to a high-security humanoid containment chamber. Document 001-IC-34. The following communique originated from within the leadership of GOI-16, the Horizon Initiative. The message was found alongside item E7455 during recovery on 20. How do you explain to someone that the world is dying, and that only they may save it? We've often asked ourselves this question during the 60 or so years since that faithful day in Jerusalem, and entertained different notions on the most effective ways to do so. 50 years ago, we were Elijah, full of bluster and wrath, calling upon our less faithful brothers to rally to the 36's cause, using fear to further our goals. 30 years ago, we were Isaiah, seeking to strengthen our less courageous brothers with the conviction that our cause was just. Speaking to the greatness of our task, using their newfound confidence to build an order on which our goals can stand. 10 years ago, we were Jeremiah, weeping at the doors of the world's great powers, pleading for them to listen. For we now understand that this task was beyond our power alone. And now we are Jonah. We are lost for words. How do we make you understand what is at stake when the only way you can see it is to let everything your organization ever did go for the word of 3 old men. Is that too much to ask even of righteous men? And we are not yet certain of such. All we can ask is that you listen. You have seen what the 36 can do. You have seen the way the world unravels around them, but you do not understand why. You see them as just another entry in your great book of diseases, a threat to the wholeness of the body you keep, the world. It is not so. The items and phenomena you keep hidden from the world are not diseases, they are symptoms. And you are not keeping the world healthy by masking them when the underlying condition is ignored. The problem is that the condition is chronic. The world is simply old, and the 36, they might make it young again. For them to be able to do so, you will be required to make the ultimate sacrifice. You must relinquish your identity. You are made to secure, and we are asking you to trust in the unproven. You are made to contain, and we are asking you to release. You were meant to protect, but we are asking you to leave the world vulnerable. It is an impossible request. This we know. But you must fulfill it if there is ever to be hope for us. Release the 36. Let them come together. Let them do what needs to be done. And we shall follow. Help 3 old men make the world young again. Don't let it die. See, I like these SCPs. The Foundation, they contain them. But is that the right thing to do? Yeah? Because they will destroy the world, but is it a good thing that they destroy the world? You know? Anyway, this was a long one, but hopefully a good one. I enjoyed it a whole lot, so I guess just, see you in the next one.